like the funniest thing that happened to us was on our very first song, right? At the very end of it, right, we're getting a great applause from the audience for being awesome, and Tom thanks the audience in the microphone, and then looks at me with the microphone and goes, "That was scary." And I'm just sitting there nodding like profusely, like terrified.
That was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, it was terrifying, but man, I'm so glad we pulled through and did it. Like, you know, it's something that you gotta kind of jump through and do.
Yeah, it was scary, but I mean, no growth was ever made in one's comfort zone.
No.
So it's nice to be uncomfortable sometimes.
Hi, I'm Alan Velcro. I'm lead guitarist from Moncton, New Brunswick.
I'm Taylor Hunter, I play guitar.
Tom Maxwell, I yell into a microphone.
Mike McGovern, drummer.
And we are Old Habits. We're just a loud, heavy punk band from Moncton, man. Again, you know, good, playing shitty music for shitty people. They'll love it.
Yeah. So, basically how it all started was, like, me and this guy have been friends forever, and as well as him, we've all been playing, us three have been playing in band since we were like 12 years old. But what ended up happening was he actually went and got tattooed from him, and he kind of like reintroduced us to the whole punk rock music scene, right? And from there, we went there listening to it, we were like, fuck man, we can do that, like I think we can play that. So we went back and we started, you know, trying to make a band, and then jamming out some songs. Jamming out, mostly acoustic, just like hanging out in the garage and stuff kind of thing. And then next thing I know, like we recruited Michael on drums, right? Kind of the backbone to our band.
It's shocking he wasn't in it right from the get-go.
Right,
He's the best fucking musician in the band.
And then what's even funnier is it took probably about a year for us to actually try and recruit Tom.
Yeah, we were all drunk at a punk show at the Calvo here in Moncton, and fucking I was there, and so were the boys. They just, I guess, were like, "What about Tom?" Taylor thought I wanted to be in more of a hardcore band, but I love the music we play. And they go, "Mike, what do you think about Tom?" And Mike goes, "Oh, he doesn't even need to sing well. Look at him.
He's a front man."
All you gotta do is
perfect. Got the face.
So actually, like, I think it's a year ago today, I came for like a tryout jam, and they thought I was just gonna sit here and fucking listen, and I wasn't having any of that.
No, I refused to.
So they play the song through, and then I'd be like, "All right, fucking do it again. I'm going." And the next week, we played one song, and they told me that I was into the band.
Just clicked.
It really did.
It's a pretty immediate thing.
The rest is a fucking haze of memory.
Yeah. History.
Well, that's a big thing that we can, you know, all be friends inside of the band as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot tighter for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all really, really tight. We're like a little gross family. It's great. Yeah.
Gross is definitely the best word to
Yeah.
describe.
Yeah, we do some weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not get on that.
My manager by day, shitty fucking drunk punk drummer by night. That's what I pretty much do. Listen to music, drink beer. That's the life.
Living that Jeep life.
Living that Jeep life.
I'm a tattoo artist. I have been here in Moncton for 6 years. Other than that, I really don't do much. I really don't. My cat is like my world, my cat and his band, and what I do for work, my art.
Playing music, man.
Yeah, I pretty much focus on the band full time now. Basically, I'm always here writing songs and, you know, trying to create new shit.
Creative as possible, yeah. I'm a commercial sound technician, so I do a lot with sound. I'm kind of the engineer for the band, I guess you could say. I do all the sound for the mics and some basic recording and stuff like that. So
yeah, he's a big asset.
Yeah.
It's a big asset to have in our band. That's why we have so much nice equipment in here.
Thanks, man. I like that.
We play, I'd call it like street punk.
Punk, skate punk, kind of.
The nice part about our band is that we all have like really different kind of musical interests. It's all around the same, but it is different. Like, I know me, like, I grew up a lot listening to a lot of like indie, like really sad acoustic stuff, which is really lyrically driven.
Yeah.
So when it comes to me like writing songs, it allows me to really tap into that and get into like my really creative and kind of off-timey lyricism. What about you, Mike? Tell me about yours.
Mine's all over the place.
Yeah.
from stoner rock to classic rock to punk rock. I listen to everything, every genre.
Pretty much all over the place with it as well. I mean, I'll just say anything from Hank Williams to, you know, Rancid and Megadeth, you know, like all over the place. And I pretty much take anything from that I like from all those bands and try to put it into what we want to do here.
Yeah. I was in a thrash metal band for most of my youth throughout my teen years, so I definitely like to try to bring the heavier sort of aspect to the band as much as I can anyway. Definitely the speed as well, right? Like we like to play fast, we like to play hard. You know, after that I was into like kind of a hard rock band, but that fell through, and you know, it wasn't really for me as much as, you know, this feels like more natural, more fun, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely does. Probably the hardest thing about being in a band, I mean, the hardest thing we've experienced so far is that, I mean, we are looking for a bass player right now. And the hardest thing was, especially because he was a really close friend of us, still is, like, we still love the guy.
Yeah.
It's just, we were at different, what's that word? A different stage in where we want to go with this band, and he was, unfortunately. And it was a conflict of interest, and I mean, luckily, you know, us separating from him, it wasn't that bad. We still love the guy. He's a great dude, but you know, that was definitely difficult because he was a good friend of ours, and, and again, still is. But that was the most difficult thing we've had to encounter so far as a band.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think, but for the easiest thing is definitely just getting together and having fun, honestly.
Yeah, just being like friends with your full band.
This is our weekly night to do stuff and just let loose and have fun.
Yeah.
This is what we look forward to every night. I wake up on Tuesday and go, fuck, I can't wait for Friday.
Yeah, always Friday. Friday's our night to kind of let loose, have fun, and like be ourselves, and actually, you know, collectively talk to people, and, you know, bounce ideas off each other, you know, share music, and, you know, do all sorts of stuff we love to do. So
the thing about that is we, like, our first show, there's a band jamming just down the hall. They're a big band. Shout out to Diner Drugs, our boys. They actually asked us to open for their album release show at the Cavo, and all of us just kind of, like, we hit that first note of the first song, and then nothing. It was blackout.
Blackout for the rest of the set.
From what I can remember, like, the best part about performing is definitely the afterwards, when everybody, like, comes out. It's like, oh, great set, man. Like, I really loved it, and, you know, just people being into it.
Yeah, seeing people react to your music
It's big.
pretty heavy.
Great feeling.
Dead or famous,
yeah.
or both.
I don't know. That's a hard question. Hopefully by then we'll actually have, you know, something released, a couple albums out.
Definitely want to be touring.
Yeah, hopefully we're on a tour by then.
I'd like to be on the road.
Oh,
Hopefully COVID is done.
Yeah,
we're out on the road.
We were hoping to be on an Atlantic Canadian tour this summer, so next summer we definitely want to get on that, but hopefully we'll have an EP out, which we're working on right now. Keep an eye out. We'll have an EP. But hopefully we'll have the EP and a full length out. We'll be touring that full length out.
Yeah. Kind of throw it. A lot of people don't realize that, like, being kind of in the music engineering sort of aspect of it. I started out with engineering, with making like beats and stuff, right? I'd make rap beats and
His rap's pretty
beats,
good.
and I used to rap, and like I'm not a rapper, like it's not my style, but a lot of my friends were into it, and I kind of, it's one of the things I like to do it, but it really taught me a lot, you know, like it really showed me a lot more about the dynamic of music, understanding melodies, and like properly you know, setting up scales and like build-ups and stuff, structure and everything. So that's kind of the thing.
I'm an open book, man.
I was gonna say, man.
I don't really.
You probably know everything about me.
Yeah, I have no shame, man, and there's not really much to me. It's art and my cat. My friends mean the most to me out of anything on this world, and my cat. But really, like, if you know me, you know pretty much everything about me.
Yeah,
Other than this band and drinking and work, I like
Jeeps.
doing little aliens right here on the wall.
Just the aliens.
It's one of my masterpieces right here.
Yeah, we gotta show off the artwork.
Just the
Like doodling aliens and being a weird dude.
I guess maybe one thing is that when I get a certain level of drunk, I like to draw on shit. So that's why this jam room looks like this.
Yeah.
Random fucking bullshit everywhere.
Zarsi creates a good vibe, kind of fills the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we had to cancel shows.
Yeah, we actually missed out on a show that we had. What was it? The Cassie Lounge.
Cassie Bar and Lounge.
Cassie Bar and Lounge, and we were gonna open up for Johnny No Cash, and like we just started getting right into them. We were stoked to open up for them, but unfortunately,
Being from Ontario.
it
Shout out to
all
Johnny
fell
No
through.
Cash.
Yeah, but it all just fell through, and I don't know, it didn't kind of work out. So that sucked. We stopped jamming, of course, for a couple weeks as well. We all kind of.
A couple months. Quite at least
Not
3
jamming
months.
for a few months.
Yeah. You lose your Friday, you lose your fun, and your connected family time.
You come
That was
back and
actually-
try to relearn everything that you.
I was actually in Calgary at the start of March, doing a guest spot at a shop out there working, and I had to fly back mid-March, which was just terrifying. But when I was out there, that's when shit hit the fan, and like I came back to not being able to see these fuckers every week, and not being able to play the music. Like the whole time I was in Calgary for those 2 weeks, I was just excited to come back and start playing music again, and then it was kind of taken away. I was excited for our shows that we were going to have lined up. I was excited to set up a tour for this summer, hopefully in August, and that's just unfortunately not something that's going to be able to happen as of right now. So really performing wise, it's really affected us, and just that was definitely a big hit on us. Was from beginning of March till May 8th was actually the first time we came back and jammed, because that was when the restrictions got let up, which was super dope because that's my birthday.
Yeah.
So that was a nice little birthday gift, but it definitely we needed to get the rust out.
Yeah, get back to where we were at.
Yeah.
It definitely took. I think it took like 2 or 3 jams.
It took a
before
little
we
bit.
were Anywhere close. to
Maybe
what we
even
were
more than
before.
that.
Yeah.
Go to shows.
Yeah.
Go to shows. Make friends. Talk to people.
Networking.
Buy local merch. Buy local bands merch. Talk to the dudes at the merch table. Like, we got our first show because we're friends with another band.
Yeah, networking. Support your friends' bands, and they'll support your band.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single show in Moncton, there is minimum one of us there. Most of the time, it's us 3. He's got a regular job. So, I mean, it is what it is. When he can come, he's there. But there's at least one of us, and we're always talking to the other bands and, being like, hey, I'm playing a band, Old Habits. And we that was awesome. It was a great set. Just make friends, be nice to people. Support the local scene, dude.
Meeting other people, that's where your opportunities come.
You gotta practice.
Yeah.
If you don't practice,
Don't think it's just gonna
you're
happen.
not gonna make it.
Yeah.
You're still gonna
We've
suck.
been a band for 2.5 years. It took 2 years
You gotta practice
to get our
be,
first show.
You gotta practice to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stick with it.
Yeah, I think a big one is like definitely being in a band with people like you actually genuinely enjoy being around.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy it.
Don't be in a band with people just because they're good at a certain instrument.
You
or
have
something.
you have experience of that. You were in bands with people that you weren't even that fond of.
Well, that's what I mean, right? Like in my past experiences, all those bands fell through. We disagreed. All we did was argue. It was a burden to have to go jam, right? It wasn't fun. And when you take the fun out of it, then suddenly you're not motivated. You lose any sort of like desire to actually do anything.
Well,
with
that's
your
number
music.
one. As long as you gotta have fun.
Yeah, man. Like
Yeah,
this is something.
have fun.
This is something I do for free right now. It would be great to be able to pay my bills with it.
Yeah.
But if for the rest of my life I do this for free, I'm never gonna think twice about it. I'm still gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, big thing with Moncton is our music scene is amazing. We have such a great group of dudes playing shows and that are in bands here in Moncton. We want to give a big shout out to Cassie Bar and Lounge. Everybody go check that place out. The Cavo, downtown, best venue in Moncton by far. And following that, we want to give a big shout out to Kyle McDonald's. Big shout out to Diner Drugs, Gross Bush and Small Package, People Over Property, Nicotine Heartthrob, the follow-ups, Leather Jackal.
Support your local music.
Yeah, these are all great bands you should all check out. and you won't be sad you did. And especially if you like heavy, loud, shitty fucking.
I feel like having a good time.
Shitty meaning the best form of shitty.
Yeah,
But
positive.
it's all real good. It's just shitty.
Yeah.
But yeah, big shout out and just support your local bands, man. We put a lot of effort into it, and it's nice when we get the support, even if it's just a matter of coming to the show. We all appreciate it.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
you know, $10 to go see 3 bands at the Cavo. That's nothing. You've got 4 hours of entertainment, and everybody's having a good time. So big shout out to the local scene, and just stay greasy, Moncton.
Stay greasy. Oh my god.
I'll drop my sticks.
I don't normally play bass, so bear with me on that. He's not a bass player.